Good evening, Southwest Georgia, and welcome into Fox 31's The Blitz. I'm Andrew Schnitker, and the high school football playoffs are in full swing this week with several intriguing matchups hitting the South Georgia stage tonight. The first in the GISA ranks, the defending state champion Deerfield Windsor Knights were facing a familiar opponent in our Jeannie K. Tupper Game of the Week. Deerfield Windsor hosting Mount DeSales tonight at Webb Memorial Stadium. The Knights defeated the Cavaliers in the state semifinals last season on a last-second field goal, and tonight, starting the second half, it was 7-0 Mount DeSales leading, but Karan McLean from the 6-yard line on the opening kickoff for Deerfield Windsor. Nice yardage into Mount DeSales territory. There was a penalty on Deerfield, but they still got good field position. Now, next play, Quentin Hurd gets stripped. Bad deal for Deerfield Windsor on the right side. Mount DeSales recovers. However, they were unable to do anything with it, but Deerfield loses that good position. The Cavs now punt away, and Quentin Hurd makes it up for the fumble, getting this touchdown down the right side for at least a 40-yard touchdown, and it's a tie game at 7-7. Now in the third quarter, Deerfield with too much momentum, driving again into the red zone. Who else but Quentin Hurd for that touchdown through the right side, giving Deerfield Windsor Knights a 14-7 lead in the third quarter. And the final score tonight, Deerfield Windsor able to hold on. Final score 21-7. Deerfield Windsor wins. Now Deerfield needing to continue on with their state title, needing 2 more wins for another state championship. It was business as usual for the Cairo Cert-Makers in grabbing their second straight AAA Region 1 title. The Cert-Makers swept the region play for the #1 seed heading in to the playoffs. Tonight, Cairo hosting Perry at West Thomas Stadium. The Cert-Makers did lose 2 games this season in non-region play, but it didn't matter much. Perry coming to Cairo with a 7-3 record on the night. And in the first quarter, it's a scoreless game. Stephen Bench for Cairo throws a screen pass to Terrell Kaysen, the superstar running back for the Cert-Makers, and he races 58 yards all the way for a touchdown, giving Cairo an early 7-0 lead. Now, Cairo again, Bench trying to hit Shante Dismuke, but A.J. Riley picks off the pass for Perry, and Perry getting good field position, leading to Mark Riley's short touchdown run right here. Extra point, however, would get blocked, and Cairo still has a 7-6 lead. Now going on to the second quarter, Cairo driving again on the Perry goal line, and Kaysen gets stripped out, and Perry recovers the ball. Cairo unable to punch it in at this point. However, they would put 2 more touchdowns on the board. Final score from West Thomas Stadium, 24-9. Cairo Cert-Makers are moving on. The other Region 1 AAA team hosting Americus Sumter facing Mary Persons tonight. The Panthers going off a beat down by the hands of those Cairo Cert-Makers last week, blanked 42-0. And back home in the friendly confines, not so much tonight for Americus Sumter. Now, this was a fumble. Jonathan Thomas fumbled it. Mary Persons trying to score here, and the Bulldogs on the 1-yard line. #1 Rico Lyons punches it in for Mary Persons, giving the Bulldogs, get this, a 20-7 lead in the second quarter. Now, Mary Persons with the ball again until running back Corey Head gets knocked around, loses the ball, and Panthers Martinez Reese, the defensive back, recovers it. Panthers trying to get something going, starting the drive in the final minutes of the half. Here's Jonathan Thomas, the wide receiver, picking up good yardage. Now the Panthers would get down to the 1-yard line, 20 seconds left. Americus, they go to the right side, and they believe they get in for the touchdown. They're celebrating. However, the officials rule they did not get in, and the time runs out. 20-7 at the half. That's a tough blow for Americus Sumter, and they lose this one big, 54-20. Well, other 3A action, Monroe and Worth County as the 3 and 4 seeds in the region hit the road tonight. And the Tornadoes in Milledgeville against Baldwin, they pull off the upset. Very impressive one. Monroe is going to the second round after beating the Braves 12-9. While the Worth County Rams, they were facing the top seed in Region 2, the Peach County Trojans. And, well, the Rams are done for the season, losing in Fort Valley 36-7. Well, Fitzgerald lost their season opener to Tift County, and since then they've rolled off 9 straight wins. Purple Hurricanes enter the playoffs as the top seed in Region 1 AA, hoping that opening loss will be the only blemish on their record. Tonight, those Purple Hurricanes hosting the McIntosh County Academy Buccaneers. The Bucs have a record of 4-6 out of Region 2. And, well, kind of showed up tonight. Tonight from JC Stadium, only 18 seconds into the game, and Romarius Golden runs the back all the way in for a touchdown, getting the Purple Hurricanes on the board rather quickly. Fitzgerald up 7-0 early on. Now McIntosh trying to answer to Fitzgerald's early lead, but they're unable to get much going. DJ Smith makes the tackle for Fitzgerald. Still a 7-0 lead down in Fitzgerald. Now still first quarter, 7-0 score. Fitzgerald with their second possession, and Caleb Nobles, the quarterback there, passed to Kevin Coney for the touchdown. Extra point good again. Fitzgerald up 14-0. They just continued to roll along in the second quarter. Fitzgerald again, 2nd and 1, handoff to Fred Hooks. And Hooks weaves his way in for the touchdown. Extra point good again. Fitzgerald up 21-0 at the half with 6 minutes left to play in the half. Final score, Purple Hurricanes are moving on rather easily in this one, 41-14. Fitzgerald hosts the winner of Banks County and Adairsville next week. The Terrell Academy Eagles earned the number 2 seed for Region 2 of the GISA Single A class. Tonight the Eagles were hosting 6-4 Briarwood out in Dawson, and early on in this game, Terrell Academy struggling a little bit to get the offense going. This was a sack by Chris Rogers, the quarterback for Terrell Academy, unable to convert on that one. Now, next possession, Terrell Academy again on the Briarwood side of the ball, and Rogers again gets sacked. This one on 4th down, have to punt or turn over on downs, Still first quarter, scoreless game, and Terrell Academy would not be denied right here. This is Gray Rowe, the sophomore, shedding off some tackles, would not be denied all the way down the sideline for the touchdown, getting the score to 7-0 at the quarter, and they rolled just on from there. Final score, Terrell Academy wins. They win 35-6. Well, coming up next on the Blitz, the Colquitt County Packers lost the region title. Now they're setting their sights on state. Find out how the Packers moved on against East Coweta. While Mitchell County, they're hosting the Single A defending state champs down in Camilla. Stay tuned for those highlights. Welcome back to the program. Last week's overtime loss to Valdosta must bring a similar feeling back to the Colquitt County Packers and head coach Rush Probst. The Packers felled the Wildcats in the regular season finale last year, but responded by stringing together 4 wins and ending 15 points shy of a state title. This season, the team is aiming for a 5-game winning streak and that state championship. Colquitt hosting East Coweta at Mac Tharp Stadium tonight. The Indians, out of 5A Region 2, finished the regular season at 7-3. And tonight, the Colquitt County Packers, well, they were feeling good. Here's his first East Coweta quarterback, Garrett Schrepfer, pitching to DeMarcus Godfrey. Godfrey getting down the sideline and in for a score that would give East Coweta, an early 7-0 lead. However, Packers quarterback Cole Seagraves hits Ty Smith down inside, and he gets into the 10-yard line, setting up Colquitt County in good field position. Now, 2 plays later, Charmaine Washington dives over for the 6. Extra point, no good, however, getting Colquitt County within 1 point. Now, second quarter, this is Seagraves again, hits Bobby Hill. And Hill, breaking some tackles, goes in all the way for a touchdown, crossing over the field. 2-point conversion for Colquitt County, good this time, 14-7, Colquitt back in the lead. Now second quarter, still next Packers possession. Seagrove hits Hill again, and Hill takes it within the 5-yard line down to the 2. Now Willie Woodyard, the running back, he would power in for another 6 points for Colquitt County, giving Colquitt a 21-7 lead. Extra point was good. It was 21-7 at the half. Final score, Colquitt County rolls in this one, 31-10. Packers are moving on. The Mitchell County Eagles are the number 2 seed out of Region 1 Single A. A difficult draw for the Eagles, hosting the defending state champion Clinch County Panthers. Both teams with a regular season record of 7-3. Now starting in the third quarter, no score over Clinch County would get on the board first with an early short run. Extra point, no good. Kickoff return. This is Mitchell County's Jaquan Williams. Gets Mitchell County into good field possession, but they were unable to score on that drive. Mitchell County still trailing by 6. Now this is Clinch again. This quarterback hitting the receiver with a nice pass. And then the Clinch quarterback takes it in for the score right here. Extra point was no good. 12-0 Clinch, and Mitchell County makes a game of it, getting 13-12, taking the lead. However, Clinch County would prevail at the end. 20-19 is your final score from Camilla. Well, coming up next on the Blitz, we'll recap round 1 of the playoffs with the plays and the fan of the week. Before the break, let's take a look at some of those scoreboards. Welcome back to the Blitz. The playoffs kicked off tonight in style, but before we close out the show, let's take a look at the plays of the week. And there we go. We have two great plays for the Albany Arthritis and Orthopedic Center plays of the week. Play one, this is Terrell Academy. Gray Rowe, the sophomore, wheeling and dealing down the right sideline for the touchdown, and Terrell Academy goes on to win this game big over Briarwood. Now play two, Colquitt County. This is nice. Bobby Hill shaking and baking down the sideline all the way across the field for the touchdown, and hey, Colquitt County wins again. That's a good one for them as well. Remember to vote for your favorite play of the week on our website, mysouthwestga.com, under the Blitz tab. All right, let's check out the Albany Technical College Fan of the Week, and this week's fans couldn't be anyone but our men and women in the military. Thank you for everything that you do for our country here at the Blitz. We are your fans. Well, the Albany State football team faces Miles College tomorrow afternoon for the SIAC title. Today, some of the Golden Rams players picked up some individual titles from the SIAC. The SIAC announced Rams quarterback Stanley Jennings as the conference's Offensive Player of the Year, leading the SIAC in yards and touchdowns, while linebacker Jamarcus Gaskins has been named the Defensive Player of the Year. The Tifton native had 12 sacks for ASU, the top mark in the conference. The Golden Rams and Golden Bears square off for the championship tomorrow in Atlanta at 3 p.m. Well, it was a great night for Southwest Georgia High School football. Plenty more to come next week for round 2. That's all the time we have on the show. For all the gang involved in this one, thanks for watching The Blitz.